man must accept three things in life, all right? And there's no way of getting around these three things. You just have to accept these three things if you want to be a man, all right? And a lot of times nowadays, we have a lot of soft men out here that are raised by single mothers that aren't manning up, that aren't being true men, that are making excuses for bad behavior, that don't want to step up to the plate, that let women disrespect them and treat them like garbage. And in this lesson, I will be teaching you three things that you as a man, you must accept. And you must apply these things to your life and realize there's no getting around these three things in life. You can get around it by just doing your own thing, but realize you will not find true happiness, all right? Realize that. Realize that right now. Understand that these are three things that you must do and you must accept. There's too many people making excuses out here nowadays, all right? You as a man have to step up to the plate, be a man, and realize that everything that happens falls on our shoulders at the end of the day. We hold up society. We are men, right? The media can say that women hold up society all they want, but we know in our hearts, and history shows it, that we are the ones holding up everything that goes on around us today. We are the ones that are responsible for everything, all right? Let's dive into this PowerPoint. This is gonna be a powerful message. If you can't handle a message like this, click off the video right now if you can't handle it, all right? Because I'm going to destroy a lot of egos. A lot of people are going to feel hurt by the end of this message. And if it's not for you, it's not for you. Get off the page, all right? This isn't for you if you're not mentally mature enough to handle this. Let's talk about it. Before we get started, type what you think these three things are in the comment section below, all right? So before we even talk about it, I want you guys to give me your best guesstimate as to what you think these three things we as men must accept. I will give you a few moments to type those in the comments right now. If you need more time, you can pause the video as well. We are moving on. The first thing is you must keep your emotions to yourself. Okay? I don't care what the media says. I don't care what your mom says. I don't care what women in your life say. Man up. Do not become emotional. Do not share your emotions. Do not express your emotions everywhere you go like a woman. What does this mean? Shut TF up, all right? And stop crying / bitching about life and the cards you were dealt in life. Get over it. You're gonna wake up every day in the same body if you don't make a change. You're gonna wake up with the same poor me attitude if you don't make a change. You're gonna wake up still working a 9-to-5 that you hate if you don't make a change. It all is up to you, all right? As a man, man up. Stop crying and complaining about your situation. You're a man, you can change it. Nobody cares. I see it too many times. Guys that are older than me, constantly complaining, running their mouth. They don't like this, they don't like that. They don't like the situation they're in life. But they tell everyone about how horrible their situation is. Don't be that guy. No one cares. At the end of the day, no one cares about your situation you're going through. You know who might care? Your mom. That's it. All right, as a man, that's it. And even then, you know, you keep doing that up until you're 40s and 50 years old, mommy still loves you. But guess what? Mommy's not preparing you for the real world, and mommy's gonna slowly lose respect for you. She's gonna continue to see you as her little boy, not as a man. See this too many times happening around us in society. It's sick. You guys need to man up. Stop making excuses. Stop complaining. Stop always just every emotion that you feel. You had a bad day at work. Stop telling people about it. You didn't like the way your boss treated you. Work for yourself. Stop always just giving away of your energy and your emotions to all these people that don't deserve it. Don't be that negative person nobody wants to be around. I know that spoke to someone out there. Don't be always negative. You know, you ever been around someone that's just negative, that's always draining your energy? That's just like, ooh, you just don't want to be around that person because every time you're done talking to that person, you feel exhausted and you want to go to sleep. They have no life in them. And they're taking your life that you have. Even if you have a little bit of life in you, they're going to take that out of you. So by the end of that conversation, you gain nothing, they gain everything. Life has its ups and downs, all right? You have to understand this. But as a man, you must remain stoic and positive. You have to be a happy person. There's too many negative people out there, all right? Especially you being a man, be a positive influence. People look at you as a man to be positive. So if you're not positive, that affects everyone around you because you are in a leadership position as a man, all right? You are in charge. The world depends on it. You know, the world depends on it. You have your ups and downs. You think the Wright brothers, if they went outside to put the 2 sheets of metal together and test out their airplane if it was too cold, or they got a freaking paper cut from holding the airplane trying to get it to lift off, and they continued to fail and fail at getting that plane off the ground, and people were constantly telling them, you can't do it. You think we would be flying airplanes today? Do you really think so? I don't know, you know? They had the determination, and even if they failed at first, they were going to continue to try and try again until they got it right, all right? They didn't just give up and, I can't fly this airplane, it's too cold outside, it's never gonna work, no one's funding this. No, they manned up and they figured out a way how to do it because they had a vision. You need to have a vision. Your vision might not be as big as inventing something like that, but we all have a vision in life, and if you put your mind to it, you stop complaining, making excuses, you can do it. If something horrible happens, it's okay to talk about it with your close male friends, or in the comment section on a video like this, or in my channel, or channels similar to this, okay? It's okay. But never dump your emotional baggage on women. Wives, girlfriends. They will lose respect for you and can use this later on as ammunition if the relationship goes south. All right, boys? This is an important lesson for you to understand. Women love for opportunities for you to express your emotional baggage on them. All right? They love it because they start to slowly lose respect for you. Even though they tell you it's okay to do this, they will slowly lose respect for you, and they will take mental notes of what you told them. So at the end of the relationship, they can use that to break you down, because they can't break you down physically, they can break you down mentally, all right? They're much better at emotional manipulation than you'll ever be. And you can study this all you want. This is in them since evolving as women since the beginning of time. So don't think that you're going to pull a fast one, all right? Don't think that this can ever happen to you, all right? They are far superior when it comes to emotional manipulation. You must understand this. And lose that ego that you have, like, oh, I can do it. No, you can't. Number 2, you must be content being your own best company, okay? You must be content being your own best company. What does that mean? Be okay being by yourself, all right? And it looks like the way the world's headed, you as a man are going to have to be by yourself, okay? So man up. Just be okay being by yourself. Simp on yourself, aka treat yourself, all right? Treat yourself. What does this mean? Well, once or twice a month, I treat myself to a very nice dinner and I take a trip. It might not be far, it might just be a short little road trip, but I simp on myself, okay? And I've been telling you guys to do this for a while. You have to be okay being by yourself and enjoying your own company, all right? You don't need women, you don't need beta male friends, you just need to be okay being by yourself at times, all right? That's part of being a man. And it seems like people try to avoid this all the time. But at the end of the day, you need to be okay being alone, in solitude. Going out, treating yourself to your favorite dinner, your favorite dessert. All right, you worked a long, hard week, and it's okay to unwind and treat yourself. All right, this society, we always are like giving away, giving emotionally, just physically, all these different things to different people that don't deserve it. When is the last time you treated yourself and taken care of yourself? All right, you have to think about that as a man. All right, and we're expected to always be giving away. That's okay, but at the end of the day, you need to be treating yourself, okay? You need to be treating yourself because you've earned it, all right? You've worked hard, you've built yourself up, and you need days to rest and to relax and to treat yourself. And the next thing you need to do is find happiness within yourself, not in the company of others. Find happiness within yourself, whatever that is, whatever your hobbies are, whatever you enjoy doing. Be okay just being by yourself. The next thing I want to talk about is finding happiness within yourself, not in the company of others. You must truly enjoy spending time with yourself, truly enjoy treating yourself well, and taking care of your body, your temple, all right? This is a temple, all right? You were given this body, so take care of it. And also at the same time, reward yourself. If you reach a certain goal or you have a certain objective that you meet, whether it's in work or in the gym, you know what? Treat yourself at the end of the week for reaching that goal at the end of the month, whatever it is. Maybe save up for a vacation. If you reach a certain promotion or a goal, or you start your own business, treat yourself, reward yourself. It creates that reward system within your own mind as well, all right? Prepare for the shaming by friends and family. This is huge, huge, guys. Common shaming language, there's so many, but I put a few. Common shaming language includes, you're selfish, that's a common one. You're going to die a lonely old man. God knows how many times I've heard this one from so many people. People you think would love you. Who hurt you? Number 3, who hurt you? That's common as hell. You're weird. They think you're weird for spending time by yourself, for not being in a relationship, for being a single bachelor kind of guy that's living his best life. They'll call you weird. They'll try to shame you into a relationship when they're unhappy. They'll say, that's not normal. Yeah, that's another one. God loves you. That's one of my favorites. God loves you. I get this all the time, all right? God loves you because they think that somehow you feel like God doesn't love you and you know that you're so depressed or whatever because you're by yourself. I look young as hell right now. You probably watching this look young as hell because you've taken good care of yourself because you're not dealing with all this drama and all this BS. You're not playing games and stuff. At the end of the day, you know, these people that are shaming you, that are talking down on your journey, on you taking the red pill and going your own way, those people are living miserable lives. They are. They really are. You're living your best life right now. And they don't want you to be happy because it's the crabs in a bucket mentality. You start to make your way out of that bucket as a crab and the other crabs are going to pull you back down because they don't want to see you succeed in life. They don't want to see you happier than they are. Number 3, you must accept everything that goes wrong in your life and it's your fault. All right? You must accept that everything that's gone wrong in your life is your fault that it went wrong. Unless there's exceptions to this rule, unless you're born with some mental illness or physical disability, that's not necessarily your fault. That's just the hand life dealt you, unfortunately, but there's still ways you can work around those things as well. What does this mean? This means that anything that happens to you was your fault for allowing it to happen, right? That woman that had all the red flags, but she was really attractive and you gave her a chance dating her, that was your fault as a man for doing that. You chose lust over brain. That was your fault as a man. You decide that you don't want to go to high school anymore, you want to drop out of high school and just start working, except that you will be working minimum low-paying jobs the rest of your life. Unless you learn on the computer, which not a lot of you are disciplined enough to do, then accept your destiny as a low-paying minimum wage worker and don't complain about it. You don't want to put in work at the gym, you're scrawny, you're going to be skinny the rest of your life, all right? You don't want to read about nutrition, dieting, and you just want to eat and just have this gluttony of food around you and constantly just indulge in all types of unhealthy foods and sugars, you're going to be a fat all right, for the rest of your life. You're a man. Accept that the position you're currently at in life is due to your past decisions. You didn't get here from nothing. We all started somewhere, and now we're at somewhere else. So you made the decision, or lack thereof, to be a loser in life, if that's where you are right now, if you're not happy in life. That's the decision, your decisions in the past led up to where you are right now. So why don't we take the time right now to think about, where am I right now, all right? And where do I want to be in the future? How do I get there? Let's backtrack. Let's map it backwards. Starting right now today, what can I do to get better and better? What can I do to get to where I want to be in the future? What are my goals? What are my dreams? You have to understand that this is a part of becoming a man. We accept responsibility for our actions, and we are the backbone and foundation of the world. You have to understand this. If men crumble, society crumbles. Without men, society and the world we know will collapse. That's the cold, red pill truth for the day. Without us as men, society will collapse, whether you like it or not. If you can't accept responsibility, then this channel and this lifestyle is not for you. All right, it's honestly not for you. If you can't look in the mirror and step back and put your pride and your ego down and take a look at your life and want to make changes with your life. I'm talking to the men that want to make changes with their life, that want to improve, that want to be the best version of themselves. You have to be able to take a step back and look at your life and say, where do I want to be, all right? What mistakes did I make in the past that limited my success? And what are some of the decisions that were good, that were healthy, that helped me learn to be the man that I am today and the man that I want to be in the future? And replicate those things. Put in the reps for those things, all right? It's like a basketball player in the gym shooting reps. If Kobe's shooting reps in the gym consistently, eventually that's going to become muscle memory. I want you guys to put in the work now, put in that consistency right now so it becomes muscle memory. You're making money, you're working on your body, you're improving, you're getting better, you're learning more, you're reading, all right? All these different things, put in that repetition in your mind that you can do it. And only you are going to be holding yourself accountable. No one's gonna be holding your hand through life. But no, this is the real world. No one's gonna be holding your hand. You hold your own hand, you hold your head high, and you get shit done. In conclusion, life for men is much different than women. We already know this, all right? Life for men, we have a burden of performance, of course, all right? That's just how life is. You can't change certain things, all right? You can't change that you were born a man, but you have to step up to the plate. I'd rather be a man a million times more than I'd rather be a woman. Tell you that right now. All right? Women want to be men so bad. Don't you see it in society, guys? And we have guys that want to become women. It's sick. You should be proud to be a man. You got women that really want to be men out here, shaving their heads, sleeping around, just complete feminazis. You need to be proud of your masculinity and being a man. All right? It's a burden of performance, but damn it, you step up to the plate and you smash that home run. You man up. Don't try to explain this to women. They don't understand your burden of performance, nor do they care. They don't care about it, all right? So stop trying to explain to women, oh, I have this burden of performance. I have to, oh man, I have to do this and that, and I have to start my own business, and I have to go to the gym every day. I have to do, shut up. No one cares. She doesn't care. She's losing respect for you, and she's going to disrespect you because she sees you're weak. And other men are going to lose respect for you if you keep doing that as well. As more men are becoming less appreciated, we will see more and more men doing these things. There are going to be more men that will be self-employed, less interested in dating and relationships, living alone with other like-minded men, living much happier lives than married men, facts, and traveling more, all right? Traveling will be a huge thing in the future, I believe, for a lot of men. You're gonna see a lot of men, especially with remote work becoming a thing, being able to travel the world. We have our own money now. Hopefully, cryptocurrency becomes a real thing, and we are completely independent from the Federal Reserve and all the governments, all these different things. And you know what? I think men are going to take advantage of this and they are not going to limit their life opportunities, and they are going to travel the world as a free single man. In conclusion, I want you guys to focus on your happiness, all right? At the end of the day, you need to be a happy individual. You need to be a happy person. You need to be thinking positive thoughts. If you need to watch this video over and over again to get that in your head, to get all these points in your head and realize nothing's gonna change about this, nothing's gonna change, you must do these things, you must accept these things being a man. That's part of being a man, so man up. You have to focus on your happiness. Your happiness is priority numero uno. Be sure to like, share, subscribe for more content like this. If you appreciate my work, all the work that I put in on this channel, I would appreciate you guys if you could like this video just to promote it and just to share this content with other men that need to hear this, because the YouTube algorithm suppresses my content and they remove subscribers. They do all this kind of crazy stuff to my channel when I'm just trying to help a lot of young men out there. They don't like that, right? They want you guys to just, be complacent and, have that loser mentality, be a beta male, and just continue to buy into the system of lies that we've been force-fed by Disney and the government programming. But you know what? Those of you that do like my content, I swear to God, and my Patreons, all the people that donate, help support my channel, I appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart, because this message needs to be pushed out here, all right? So I appreciate all you guys. Remember, focus on your happiness. What is making you happy in life? And then figure out a way to capitalize on that, all right? Figure out a way that you can make an impact on other people's lives. And if you can make money doing that, that would be awesome. That would be ideal. But at the end of the day, focus on what makes you happy and your impact, your legacy. Don't chase women. Don't chase after women. Don't do it, guys. There's too many content creators out there that are focused on chasing women, focusing on how to impress women, going on dating apps, how to maximize your dating profile. It's bogus. Focus on yourself right now. Build yourself up. Because at the end of the day, no one's going to have your back like you have your back. Your mom might have your back for a little bit. She might tell you she has your back. But at the end of the day, everyone's in it for themselves. All right? That's the cold truth. You got to focus on you. Focus on what makes you happy. Focus on becoming great. Leave your legacy. Watch this video over and over again if you need that to sink in too. All right? Love you all. Stay blessed. Continue to take the red pill. Continue to go your own way. Have a good one, guys. I'm out. Peace.